Welcome back. So, what's this? Part 5 now. And we're about to start working on the main paintwork. I'm going to do the underside first. And yes, I have painted the bomb clusters and they are going to go down in there. And I think the choice of colour, they're supposed to be two-tone green, but I've done the one-tone green because I can't get to every part of it now. So yeah, they go back in shortly. So getting this line nice and straight between the underbelly paint and the camouflage paint, which will be on top because obviously the plane is upside down at the moment. I'm just using a couple of lengths of masking tape to get it straight. Well, it looks like that's not very straight, but when this masking tape pulls off, there should be a nice straight edge along there. I've done one coat, I'm going to do another coat and then get the masking tape off, and I may have to mask it back up the other way round to put the camouflage on when I do the top side. We'll just have to see how it goes. Right. Okay, so we have the first coat on the underside. Gonna let that dry off. First coat of the grey that I'm using. Anyway, we'll go around with a touch-up coat once that's dry, and then we can start on the upper side camouflage paint. Okay, so the underside is reasonably dry. Well, it is dry. Thing is, with the acrylic paints, they do dry a lot quicker. I have some issues with that, which is gunmetal, but I'm not going to put another coat on there just yet. I want to flip this over, sit it on the little box that I'm using as a mount, and do the top side of it all. And then once I've got the top side done and it's all nice and dry, I can then go back here and do these as a final touch-up basically. And likewise, I'll also do the fins on the missiles and the tips as well, which I believe are black. Okay. Right, so where should I start? I think we'll start at the front and work back. Yeah, because this is going to be a nightmare, and trying to do this because that is going to be so fiddly. Yeah, that is painting around those windows to make it look something like that. Challenging. Okay, so I've masked underneath. Ooh, can't get it in focus. So that I can concentrate on the camouflage around the cockpit, front end of the fuselage, and I haven't got to worry about going over too much down there because this tape line will save any embarrassment. Let's get cracking. May only be a few seconds to you, but that's taken quite a while. This is the green camo that's on now, obviously. Haven't done the grey. The grey is just the grey from the plastic. So what I've done, I've tried to mimic what the plan shows me by going round with a pencil, giving me a pencil line on all the patterning. Is that the word, patterning? Yeah, I guess it is. So we've got the green on. We're going to have to let that really set now, and get the main part done, and then I'll get back to it and do any snagging afterwards. There's a little bit of grey that's got to go over there, but that'll be the camouflage grey going in there, I would think. But yeah, it's coming along. Still a bit tacky at the moment. And the worst part obviously was that. I'm not going to get too close to that and show you that, because it's just too small for my fiddly hands, or it's too fiddly for my clumsy hands. That's what I should be saying. Okay, get the grey on next. Right, so I've got the first coat of grey on. It's a bit thin in places, as you can see there on the canopy. I wasn't happy with the green. It seemed much lighter than the green that is on the box lid. So I've redone the green. This one is a dark green. It's going to want another coat. I have done the grey, like I said earlier, but even that needs another coat, because that's quite it's got a lot of brush marks in it. So I'm just about to do the second coat of grey, but I'm wondering whether to do it because I don't even think the grey looks a good likeness. The grey on the box looks a bit more bluey, so I think I'm gonna go for RAF blue, which I've done a sample on the Bombay cover panel, and that's how that blue has come out. So it does looks a bit more attractive, I think, than the grey that is on the actual airplane. So I think I'm going to change it to this RAF blue to give it a bit lighter shade and a bluey tinge, similar to what's on the box. Okay, let's crack on again. Sorry about that, the microphone died on me. So I'll go through that again. So won't be doing any more camouflage paint. That's it now, finished. We have a bit of black to go at the top of the vertical stabilizer, and we have some yellowish paint to go here and there, which I will be doing shortly or next. Bit of silver on the tip of that, and these missiles, the tips of those and the fins on the tail there, they are black as well. These missiles apparently are anti-radar missiles that the Vulcans were fitted with. Apparently they was given to us by the Americans for the raid on Stanley, which is interesting to know, because we didn't have anything suitable. The stuff that we had was too potent and thought it would cause too much damage, so they was obviously trying to restrict damage to the actual military parts of the airport. But yeah, we're gonna do lots of little fiddly bits now. I'll get back to you soon. Next part of the puzzle will be these little strips there. They're supposed to be an ochre, which is like a pale yellow or a beige. The only colour I've got anywhere near that would be this, like, don't know what it's called. Nope, brown. Anyway, I'm doing it with those. The wingtip's got, or wingtip, a vertical stabiliser. Top part is now black. We've got black tips and tails on the missiles, and I don't know whether you can see that, but there is a silver tip on the radio antenna, if that's what that is. Although I thought these were radio antennas. Not sure. Not sure. Right. So, we're getting close. Now I've masked up the orange yellowy bits, and I've put about 3 coats on there now. So I'm just waiting for that to dry, and while I'm waiting for that to dry, we are going to go and put some transfers on. So we're going to cut them out, dip them in the warm water and slide them all into place and get most of them done, because I think the plan I'm going to have is to give it a sheen, a glossy sheen, well, not a glossy sheen, but a satin sheen, with some spray, like a laminate really. That should make it look more even. I'm hoping it will anyway, because some of the green is dull and some of it's shiny, so I want it all the same lustre. So I'm going to get on and stick the transfers on, the roundels and the numbers and any other things we can find to put on, and then they will be sort of sealed in place with the clear laminate that goes on top. Yeah. So finally I have completed all I'm going to do on the Vulcan. I think it's dry. It's had a coat of lacquer. I called it laminate in the previous couple of shots, but it's not laminate, it's lacquer. It's a Plasticoat spray. It says it's fast dry, but it's not. It takes hours, but who cares? So both sides have been coated, and I think it looks okay. And that is going to be suspended from the ceiling. So that is going to conclude the Airfix Vulcan build. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's been a bit long, 5 parts. Not normally they're that long, but this is a stage 3 out of 4 build. So in the terms of how difficult it is, so I've had to take my time, a little bit every day, and I'm pretty happy with it. So if you like what you've seen, please think about subscribing to the channel. It's costs you nothing, and obviously if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And I'll be back with another video, I'm sure I will, another aeroplane build, maybe be a ship next time. I'll be back in the near future, so keep looking out for that one as it comes along. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.